Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Digital Get Down. I'm one of your hosts, Jacob, and with me, as always, of course, is John. How's it going?
It's going. Sometimes we've said in the past that we have special episodes, um, that we are excited about episodes. This one beats all those because I'm
Yeah,
sure you've seen already by the title of the episode. We very well may have figured out that we are actually related to Joseph Fatone, Anthony Fatone. What's his
Anthony
name?
Fatone. Yeah, Anthony.
Anthony
Yeah,
Fatone. That was a guess. It's a total
yeah.
guess. More importantly than that, we're actually related to Stephen Fatone, the guy who filmed the NSYNC Insane. Is that the one, or is that a different one? Did he
It's
film
the
NSYNC Insane, or is that?
no, that's like a fan thing. I have no clue who did that.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta see if we're related to whoever did that one. But
Yeah,
anyway, um, this is actually real. This is actually legitimate. We're gonna walk you through what we found, and then I'll kind of reveal because Jacob doesn't know yet, like kind of where we've settled on everything. So we're just going to kind of walk you through everything and sort of explain how we got here, right?
yeah. I'm very excited. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm sure there's a lot to this.
Okay, so basically what happened is let's just start actually at the beginning. I just for anybody that doesn't know, I am Jacob's uncle. So
Yep.
his father is my brother. Okay, so that's how we're related. We're related through blood, I guess, in that way. So um, on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, I was added into a group or invited to a group that said it was the descendants of Luigi Di Gennaro and Anna Bonacore. Now, as you could probably guess, because if we're saying we're related to Joey, that like I am FBI full blooded Italian. Jacob is like half blooded Italian, I guess. You're like the half like the Harry Potter style, like half blood prince. What is your other heritage? So you're Italian on your dad's side,
Yeah,
obviously,
and then my mom's side,
and then
Irish on my mom's side, but we learned that my grandfather on this side is a little Italian as well. So I'd say a little over half Italian.
basically like uh we're like as being Italian, so I'm gonna just really go out on these names, and plus our family is from New York and all this stuff. I'll get into that, but so when I say Di Gennaro, I'm gonna say it like New York style, like you know what I mean.
Uh,
So anyway, just don't mind that, just how I talk. Um, Now when we get into like I'm very I haven't really looked into I'm very interested in history and everything, but I haven't really looked into our genealogy and everything too much. It just like I'm very busy. I didn't really have the time or whatever. But like I started to just kind of poke around in this group, and because my cousin is the one that added me, and my cousin on my grandma's side, or on my dad's side, I should say. Sorry, my cousin on my dad's side, he added like a picture of us to the group and everything, and so I just started like looking, and I didn't really know anything about who these people were, and again, I didn't even recognize the name Luigi Di Gennaro. I'd never heard that name before, but Anna Bonacore, Bonacore is my on my dad's side, my grandma's maiden name, and it means good heart in Italian.
I
So
didn't
buona core, like that kind of thing. And like so I recognized that name, and plus it was the same name, and so it was like confusing a little bit. Anyway, we're looking through everything, and Jacob, you were actually there while we were doing this because my
know.
dad was showing. Actually, I was showing my dad, your grandfather. I was showing him, and I was just seeing if you recognized anybody. And there was a couple people that he was like, oh yeah, like I've seen, I know who that is or whatever. Oh, that's my cousin or something. And I'm scrolling through, and then we start making fun of the names because there's like Giuseppe and like I don't know, just all these sorts of crazy like Giovanni, all
Right.
these like really heavy like Italian names that unfortunately you don't really hear a whole lot anymore. Well, one really caught my eye, and it was Costanzo because I'm a big Seinfeld fan, and I'm like, there's a guy in our family, I guess, named Costanzo, and his name was Costanzo Di Gennaro.
Yeah.
Okay, and I looked at the picture closely, and it's a picture of his wedding, and it's from October 5th, 1947, and it says Costanzo Di Gennaro marries. Believe this, everybody. Josephine Fatone. Yes, Josephine
Oh,
Fatone. The original. This is the original Joey Fatone. I just want to make sure because everybody thinks it's his dad, like Joey Joseph Senior. No, no, no. The original is Josephine Fatone.
oh, man,
Okay.
that's a good one. It's a good one.
So we just like I laugh at this because I'm like, oh my god, like there's an actual Josephine Fatone or whatever, and I tell you that, and then you, what did you say? Because
Well,
I'm just joking, and I just think it's funny.
I thought you were joking. Obviously, I thought like I didn't know like I guess in a never in a million years would I have thought that we were like
Well,
it's
no,
just
no, no, that's
insane.
no, you're missing the point. I just said it because I didn't think that there was anything like I didn't think there was anything that any
Oh,
way that we would be
yeah,
related.
that's right.
But
Yes,
you know about Joey's family history, and what can you tell us
yes.
about that? Where they're
So
from?
so basically, what I know, all of the biographies and all that stuff, they were from Brooklyn, which is where your father, my grandfather, is from. So I kind of put two together, and obviously they moved from Brooklyn to Florida. Um, but yeah, there was too
When
many.
did they move? When did they move to Florida? Do you know?
It was when
Like was
like high school, I'd say, or maybe before high school, I think.
so before the big guys?
Yes, yeah, Big Guys was in Florida, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I don't know if the big guys like relocated because that's a lot to move. Like if you have to move all those big guys down to Florida,
Oh
that's a big
man.
move. But then when you said that, I was like, holy shit! Like, what if like we are related? Like, what are the chances that we could possibly be related? Because we there's a Fatone in the 40s in Brooklyn. Like, what are the chances? I mean, it could be like nothing. So what do we do? Because we're assholes and we need to find out. We start digging.
Of course.
Um,
Yep.
so the first thing that we started doing was we were looking around in the group. We couldn't really find any other Fatones or anything in the group. Um, I went on because I'm not fucking around with this. I went on Ancestry and I got like the premium, whatever the premium membership is, like the $60 a month tier thing,
Yeah.
just so I could get access to everything and we could try to find out.
Mhm.
You went off on a little special project of your own.
Yeah. So I actually got in touch with Joey's dad himself. And I can actually pull up the message here just so everyone knows that this is actually legit.
And you
um,
could screenshot,
yeah.
or whatever, like at least put the text up for
Right, exactly.
everybody.
Yep. So basically, I sent Mr. Fatone, Joe Sr., the picture that was in the group of the Di Gennaro and Fatone wedding. And he responded with, it appears I have seen this picture many years ago at my grandfather's house. I believe they are second cousins. Not sure how this connects myself to yourself, but I guess there is some distance somehow. And I didn't know. I lost it. I didn't know what to do. And
So first of all, at the thought, the very thought that you could be related to somebody who is you're one of the biggest fans of.
he's literally on
Yes,
my shirt. Yeah.
I know, and well, yes, that's like an everyday occurrence too. By the way,
That's true.
so
Yeah, good point. Good point.
um, I have Judge Judy, and we might be related to her too. She's also from New York, but
True.
we'll look into that one for a Judge Judy podcast.
Yeah.
Um, but like, I guess what was the first like? I like how excited would you like? I don't know. Like, what were you thinking at this time?
I mean, you mean like
Plus,
right
you
when he
actually got
responded?
yeah, because you actually got confirmation that he's seen the picture. So now it's like, okay, well, we know.
Yeah,
Now we just have to find out how exactly because he doesn't know.
exactly. Like again, I like texted like I texted you. I was like, I don't know what to do, and you basically said like, don't share anything yet because we want everything to be fresh. But like, I was just I didn't know what to do because again, I don't want to seem too crazy, but I guess that's what this whole show is about. Me being, a fan. But I don't
Did
know.
you drive yourself crazy thinking about like wanting to be related to Joey in the way that you did?
Damn it. I just sang it in my head. Damn it. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. There are no words, honestly. Like, because again, and everyone who's listening knows that I've literally grown up with them. So, like, just the sheer thought of being related to one of them, I don't know. It seems too crazy.
Are you a little disappointed that it's not JC? Like, just be honest with me.
Honestly, and I'm not like just saying this just to be funny. I was waiting for this question, and uh, you know, I, you know, I don't know how to answer. No, I'm kidding. No, I like obviously, if we were to be related to someone, it'd definitely be Joey. Everything just adds up.
So then the trick was, okay, we have to find like how we're connected. That's the whole thing. So I dug really deep to sort of figure this out, and I went through. I got records of my. Let me look here. All the way back to. So we mentioned Bonacore was the name, or Bonacore was the name, and I have all the way back to Giuseppe, who was born in 1802. That is your Jacob. That is your great grandpa.
So 5 grades.
5.
Jeez. Okay. Wow.
And my great only 4, whatever. I don't remember what it's at, but
yeah,
that's how far back I was able to go with this and with that timeline. And so I kind of had to figure out now. I kind of had to figure out like how, like what the Bonacore relation was, because unfortunately all those people on that side of the family are passed away.
Yeah.
And my dad didn't really know because I don't know how many of you know like your grandparents, like cousins and like all that other stuff. Like I don't even know if you know that or whatever. So
right.
And plus, when these people, we're talking about people that were around in the 1800s too. So It's not like there's a lot of pictures of them. So in ancestry.com, this is not a plug for them. I mean, it is, but like, there's a lot of cool things on here to like look up. We were looking at military records, like draft card, like registration things. We were looking at newspaper articles. We're finding stuff of, a cousin of Bonacore died at 10 years old in some freak like molasses accident.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
At 10 years old. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. We found that from like all these stuff. We have a couple of family members in the mafia that we've also like discovered. Again, we're talking New York in the turn of the century, like prime Godfather sort of stuff.
Yes.
Some of these people that were either cousins or whatever of different parts of our family. So kind of trying to sift through all this. Meanwhile, I was running into a bit of a roadblock because I can only find so much on Joey's dad and because it's not our family. And I'm trying to find records on that stuff. And I don't know who, like the only people I know is Steve, his brother. And I know Joey, obviously, and his dad. And then you told me his mom's name was Phyllis.
Yeah. And he has a sister too.
Okay. So you see, like, again, I didn't know all that and everything. Yeah. I'm not I'm not a Fatone aficionado, per se. I feel like I am now, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But meanwhile, I got a hold of somebody who is the daughter-in-law. She married the son of Joey Fatone and Costanzo. So Joey Fatone is her mother-in-law. And
Whoa,
I got a hold of her. Okay. Now, listen to this. This is what she said. She wrote back. This is what she said. She said, "My mother-in-law is Josephine Fatone, not Joey's grandmother. she is the cousin of his grandmother.
Okay.
My husband also, her husband's godmother. So her husband's godmother is Joey Fatone. I'm trying to be confusing on purpose.
Yeah.
Joey
Wait.
Fatone. I'm talking Josephine Fatone from back in the day, the
Okay.
original Joey Fatone. So, how does this relate back to us? So, as she said that her mother-in-law is Joey's grandma's cousin.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So I had to figure out how this got back to us through the Bonacore thing and what happened and with all that. Now, there was a couple of discrepancies in the records, but through a lot of diligence, I think I found it out. So, you ready for this?
I don't
This is the
know.
official. This is the official link. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to try to go through it and try to stay with me here. Okay.
Okay.
So we have Joseph Fatone Jr., Joey Fatone Jr.,
Yeah.
his grandmother's cousin. Okay. His
Yeah.
grandma's cousin married. His grandmother's cousin married my great grandfather's nephew.
All right. Hold up.
So,
Wait.
okay.
So quick thing, really quick. We just figured out that we may have had a little hiccup in here.
So this is us from the future. We've already recorded. So this is us like time traveling into the middle of the episode.
Yes.
So we know what you're going to hear the rest of the episode.
Right.
I think, mistaken because I'm saying you hear me reference that this is what I was told, and I was going off of that it's Joey's Joey's grandma's cousin. However, if it could still work that way, but it would mostly be because if it would be on his grandfather's side,
Yes.
because the Fatone name is still there.
Right.
So, for instance, my cousins on my dad's side are named Endaska, like me. But my cousins on my mother's side, because they have the maiden name and everything, are named Schmidt. That's a whole other thing.
Right.
And yes, I'm still full-blooded Italian. The Schmidt thing was like a divorce thing that happened in the 20s, believe it or not, where my great-grandma divorced Fulgeri, the guy that she was with, Lombardi. She divorced Lombardi, the guy that she was with, or whatever, and then married some guy named Schmidt. But my grandfather was born a Lombardi. And we're not related to Vince Lombardi, although I've been fucking told that. Again, we're still from the future here. So we're going off on another tangent. Back to the show. Just wanted to put that in case you're wondering. We're going to try to get clarification on that. So we may be coming back in from the future from now, which is also the future from the episode, but it's even further into the future than this moment right now.
Right. Yeah.
Enjoy the show. See if you can repeat that back.
So
and wrap your head around it.
Okay, so Joey's grandmother's cousin married your something's nephew.
It's your great great grandfather. It's your great great grandfather.
Okay, so my great great grandfather's nephew.
Yes.
Trying to even what? Okay.
So, our great grandfather gave birth. Excuse me. My great grandfather, Salvatore Thomas, married a woman named Josephine Massaro in sometime in the early fucking turn of the century, some shit. They had a couple of kids, one of them being Anne Bonacore. Anne Bonacore is my grandma, your great grandma. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Salvatore, though, also had a sister named Anne Bonacore.
Okay.
And that sister is the one that married Luigi De Gennaro, and that's how we got that.
Okay.
Wait, I missed something in there. Hold on. See, I'm getting confused. Let me go back. Let me go back through it. Joey's grandma.
Yep.
No, it's exactly right. I had it right. I'm like second guessing myself. So Salvatore Bonacore. Okay, Salvatore Bonacore. His name.
Yes.
By the way, his father, my great grandfather, was named Giovanni. It went John for short. So again, maybe if I'm looking to change things up a little bit, maybe I can do Giovanni. Maybe I can. Maybe I
You
can
should.
do that. Try that on for a while.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Giovanni had two kids, or more than two kids, but he had Salvatore and Annie is what she went by. And then Salvatore gave birth to my grandma, and then his sister Annie married Luigi, and then gave birth to Costanzo. Costanzo married Joey Fatone.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this means, like, what's great about this is it's like we're kind of related, but like not really. So we're not related by blood because we're not in the same line, because it went over to so it's his grandma's cousin. If it was his grandma, then we would like be like legit sort of cousins.
Right. Okay.
But
yes.
we're kind of like cousins by marriage, sort of.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Still, we're paisans, though. Still, we're familia. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Still, we are. But Joey, you gotta know what I'm talking about. You know, we should have a seat at the Fatone family reunions now. We should be there, like everybody. I will buy everybody the Schlotzky's Fatone calzones.
Oh man, yes.
For everybody we should be going to Christmases. We should be going to birthdays. We should be there for all of it now because we're so closely tied in now. We are family. But
so my great grandfather's sister's child,
yes,
married Joey's grandmother's cousin.
Yes.
First cousin?
That's what they say. We might have to ask his dad then, but because what was interesting about his dad's response is that, like, he had seen that picture before, but he didn't really know exactly who it was. Right. And he thought it was like a second cousin, which it was, but he wasn't for sure, you know? Mm-hmm. So as soon as I got that confirmation from Joey Fatone's daughter-in-law, then everything became clear, and then I was able to have a path clear to see how they were related then to our side. Once I knew how Joey was related to that person, to Joey was related to Joey Fatone. Joey and Joseph Fatone Sr., Jr. were related to Josephine Fatone. Holy shit. I'm confused.
There's a lot of Joes. Hey, there's a lot of Joes in our family, though. You know?
I know. Your dad's name is Joe. My cousin's name is Joe. My uncle's name is Joe. I have an uncle on the other side that's name is Joe. I have a cousin on the other side that's name is Joe. My grandfather's, my mom's side was name was Joe. Holy shit. My great grandfather's name was Joe.
Yeah.
My great grandmother's name was Joe.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's a lot of. It was like it was a big fucking Joe fest, and like, you know, the Italian neighborhoods of Brooklyn in the early 1900s. Just
I guess so.
Loaded up.
Yeah.
But anyway, but the fact that you're related to the guy that was actually on the line, my Big Fat Greek Wedding, the guy that sang lead on like 2 of those Christmas songs on the album, the guy that he's done a lot. He invented the treadmill thing on the NSA tour.
You know what song it was for?
No Strings Attached?
No.
Digital Get Down?
Yeah, there it is.
Was it?
Yeah.
I always think of Digital Get Down because I was thinking of the glass that JC was licking.
Yes.
And that shot up. But
yes.
But no,
Gross.
but like Joey, man, like we're just a couple of steps away from being Fatones.
Honestly, though, again, this seems like we want to reiterate. This is like real. This is like
This is very real. I did share. I wanted a couple of things I did want to share. Like I found the thing in the newspaper that was describing. It's like if you're a Back to the Future fan, there's the whole thing of that, like that time, that November 12th or that week that Marty went back to. They keep going back to that in the movies, and that's like, what did Doc call it? It's like the center point of the universe or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
everything sort of hinges on that. This moment, this DeGennaro and Fatone wedding, is that for us in terms of your NSYNC fandom. This was written in the stars for you way back on October 5th, 1947.
Wow. And you're not wrong.
So, Miss Josephine Fatone of 192 West 9th Street, which they put their addresses in these things in the paper, weird. Daughter of the late Mr. and Mrs. Charles Fatone, was married to Costanzo DeGennaro, son of Mr. and Mrs. Louis DeGennaro. It went by Luigi Louis.
Okay.
At St. Mary's Star of the Sea Church, under the sea, Enchantment Under the Sea, Star of the Sea. There you go. Father Riley was officiating.
Okay.
Miss Marion Fatone was maid of honor, and the Mrs. Angelina Falongo, Margaret Arago, and Mary Baldino were bridesmaids. Mary Ann Mancini was flower girl, and Anthony Orlando was the page. It's weird. The bride wore a chiffon gown with a scalloped veil over a long train, and carried white orchids and lilies of the valley. This is quite a write-up for the newspaper, for like the Brooklyn Gazette or whatever the fuck this was.
Yeah.
The attendants wore rainbow colors and carried American beauties. A reception for over 400 guests.
Jeez.
400 guests was held at the Red Hook Community Center. Sebastian DeGennaro was best man, and ushers were Dominic DeGennaro, Paul Fatone, and Louis DeGennaro. Following the wedding trip, the couple will live at 192 West 9th Street. So if you want to know where the couple lives, I'll tell you right here. So they're going to be back in a few weeks after the honeymoon. Go by and give them a visit.
Yeah.
That's how it was in these neighborhoods back in the day. So 400 guests. 400.
Yeah,
That
first of all. Wedding. Yeah. Well, it's Italian, though.
That's true. We had like 150 people at our wedding, and even we thought that was too large for us. But like, shit, like, and plus, yeah, like you said, like with these Italians, we were going back through some of my like old photos that my father has of like his grandparents and stuff, and you see all these people like sitting around. There's like 10 people, 12, 15 crammed into a tiny ass kitchen around a small ass fucking table with a big jug of like wine and like all this fucking food, salami and shit everywhere. And like they just would sit around and eat and drink and just talk. There wasn't anything else to really do then.
Yeah.
But people had each other and they had fun and everything. So that maybe this was more like the norm back then, like 400 people for an Italian wedding back in the day.
How large was this venue?
Question though, when was Joey's dad born?
I think it was 1946.
We may have to ask him exactly, because this is October of 1947. He could have been there.
Oh, that's true. Man, that is true.
A little baby.
So wait, do you know who Mary Ann Fatone is? One of the bridesmaids? No.
So I mean, it could be a sister. It could be the cousin. It could be. I don't know who his grandma is exactly. That's the thing. We've had 2 people confirm that it was his grandma's cousin, him and somebody else. So we've tried to fact check it there, but we don't know the actual name yet.
Right. So, okay.
We kind of wanted to get this out there while it's still like fresh for us too. So in the coming weeks or something, we may actually like have an update or something, because again, you've still been in touch with Mr. Fatone. So he could have seriously been there. He could have been at this event. Why wouldn't he have been?
I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because he said he said he's seen the picture like he said all the time, basically at his grandparents' house, which means that they were obviously there. Obviously,
right. He would go to the grandparents' house and
yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, yeah. Hopefully, we'll have an update. I'll definitely explain this because he was, wondering how we were related to, and what was the connection. So,
one more time, let's recap it. One more time.
Okay. So my great great. Wait a second. My great great grandfather's nephew, so his sister's son, married Joey's grandma's cousin.
That's right.
Let's fucking go. All right. I just got to get that encrypted in my brain here.
But you could say, I think it could be your, I guess. So if we're doing it that way, let's go. Wait a second. Let's go back to the calculator. He's what? He's your great grandfather? Great grandfather?
Yeah, he's your great grandfather. Yeah.
So second great grandparents is your grandparents. Second cousin. So that's your second cousin once removed. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
This is confusing me. So hold on. So how does second cousins work?
That's like me and, can I say names?
Yes. Yeah.
It's like me and JoJo, and that's my second cousin.
So my cousin is your second cousin.
Yes.
Because it's the same cousin as your father. It's the same cousins.
Yes, but what this is saying is that it's my first cousin once removed.
But what are they removed from?
I don't know. Like, I honestly don't get it.
I don't know what that means. Like, I feel like I'm probably stupid, and people are going to say, like, you idiot, like, it means this, and it's something. But I just don't, like, I've been so into this, like, over the past, like, few days. Like, look at me. I haven't slept. I'm a total mess. I'm wearing this Judge Judy, like, hoodie for, like, the 3 days in a row.
Oh, man. Honestly, I don't know. Well, we could just take out the removed part.
Yeah, I just don't know what that means. But so your cousin, so like my mother's cousins are my second cousins.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So my grandma's cousin is my third cousin.
Yeah.
So Joey Fatone is Joey Fatone's third cousin.
Yeah.
Josephine Fatone is Joey Fatone's third cousin.
Right. Yes. Okay. Yes.
That's his grandma's cousin.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Your great grandfather's uncle. Wait, it could be uncle too. Wait, hold on. So hold on. So, okay. So,
let's simplify it. Yeah.
Costanzo is my grandma's cousin too.
Wait.
Holy shit. Wait a second. Listen to this. So Costanzo, the guy that married Josephine Fatone, is my grand. I'm just like, because Joey and I are more the same age. How old is Joey? Like 40?
He was born in 76.
So I was, you sure it wasn't 77?
Oh, 77. My bad. JC was 76. Whoops.
Boy, you really wish, like, you just shat over the Fatone. You just shat over our whole family right now. That's not good.
Man. I'm just so like out of it. Okay. It's a lot to take in.
Some girls dance with women and some girls don't. Okay. So just bear with me here.
Okay.
Because Joey and I are like at the same, I was born in 83, the end of 83. So we're pretty close in age, like 6 or 7 years. He's like 6 or 7 years older than me. So my third cousin married Joey's third cousin. How about that shit?
Wait, so who's your third cousin then?
the third cousin would be your grandmother's cousin, right?
So then the grandma's cousin,
So
and then
Costanzo is my grandma Anne Bonacore, who married my grandfather and became Endasca,
yeah,
which is my name, and your dad's name. And your name's Ullery too, by the way. You took the Irish name for your mom and all that bullshit. So like
yeah,
that's why if anybody's wondering like why you're not like
yeah,
Stefano spanking about him or some shit like that, it's because you took your mom's name and
yeah,
your father did not end up marrying your mother. So
yes,
but that would be my third. It's my grandma's cousin is my third cousin. I think this is what this is trying to say.
right, okay, yes, it would be, yeah, okay.
Is that what that is?
So it'd be second and then third. Yeah, it'd be your third. So my fourth, your third. Yeah.
So for me, Joey's third cousin is also Josephine Fatone,
Right.
right? Because
Oh,
that's his
right.
grandma's cousin.
Yeah, yeah.
My grandma's cousin married my third cousin married Joey's third cousin. How about that?
Oh, okay. Damn. All right. I'm kind of jealous that you have that simplicity there.
Yeah.
Damn. All
And then
right.
your fourth cousin married Joey's third
Third
cousin.
cousin. Yeah. Okay.
That's a
Okay.
simple fucking way to put it.
Yes. Okay. There we go. That's
I like
perfect.
to get down to the fucking shit. I get down to the nitty gritty because we're
Yes.
Italians. That's what we do.
Yeah. Exactly.
You not so much, but
Wow.
me, full
Wow. All
Italian,
right.
like the Fatones, the Bonacores, the Shazays. Oh wait, not them.
Oh no.
The Basses. No,
Damn it.
but the Galassos. Hey, what about that?
Glass has to be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. That's a good one.
But, but Jesus. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Simply put, my
Oh
third
my
cousin
God.
married his third cousin.
What the fuck is going on? You know?
I don't know how we're gonna we got to figure out how we're gonna put this out because again, hopefully, we're kind of I know for anybody listening to this, hopefully you're having fun with us. This is very real. This is completely real. We're not making shit up. We both definitely bullshit about a lot of stuff, but like we wouldn't just like make this up. So we'll
Yeah.
send show screenshots of different things that we did along the way. You would have seen all that. We'll be sharing this on our socials and everything. But like that is pretty amazing. Now it's even more stinks in when we could simplify it that much.
Yes,
So
exactly. That's what I was hoping we get to, basically by the end, like just so I could
yeah.
say that.
Well, because we talked about, I remember we were talking about doing this episode. Like, should we have like, what if it is really complicated? Should we have a genealogy expert or somebody come on with us? And we were definitely thinking of that. And I was even still thinking that when we started this, it's like, maybe just to like have them make sure we get an actual relation. But that's it.
But I will say they'd probably throw in all that fucking removed bullshit that we don't get, and then we'll be even more confused. Or they could probably
Right.
help us figure it out. But you were kind of the genealogist here. So
Yes. But again, I've been so frazzled this week. This is all everything led to this moment right now to like actually figuring this out because
yeah.
400 people at the wedding, you got to have Joseph Fatone, the little baby Joey Fatone, to see the Josephine Fatone get married, right? Out of
There,
those
yeah.
400 people, you telling me that he wasn't one of the 400?
That's so true. Yeah. Damn, that's right. There's no way they know. Like, they might have been very popular, but who knows? There's no way they had like 300 friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, had to have been
I mean,
extended
yeah, yeah,
family.
especially like there's no social media back then. I mean, they probably just literally opened the doors to the reception and the neighborhood people just like walked in.
Right.
But
Maybe, yeah.
400 people, like, do you know what kind of, so Jacob, do you remember how big our banquet hall was? And like we were supposed to
I
have,
do.
we had a blizzard for our wedding. It was a level 3 snowstorm blizzard. People got in accidents and everything. It was a rough scene that day. But like, so there was about 60 or so people that didn't make it. We're supposed to have like over 200, like 215 or something like that. We had like 150, but that was a big ballroom that we had.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that was a big ballroom, and imagine like that just twice the size,
Jeez,
almost three times the size,
almost
really.
3. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. Like honestly, I like this is insane.
So you're actually again you're related to the guy that was filming the boys in Germany. You actually are related to that guy.
You're thinking of Steve, are you?
Of course, I'm always thinking of Steve. Steve and I, I'm a video. I work in video. I've
Oh,
done
that's
video
true.
stuff my whole life. Like Steve and I are like this. Like we're really.
Oh man. So wait, what would Joey's kids be to us then?
So it would be the same. It's the see. Think of it this way. So Joey and I are on the same like line.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're in the same generation,
Right.
which sucks for you, man. Sorry.
Well, I'm one removed. It's fine. Oh, maybe it's
That that could be it.
but
I don't know. Whatever.
yeah, that
Why would you say fourth cousin? But so you're what's his daughter's name or one of the does he have two daughters?
Brianna and Chloe.
So which one's like closer in your age? Isn't the one that's in college or something?
Brianna. She was born in the Pop Odyssey tour era.
No. Okay,
I'm
sure.
sorry. I just yeah. Common knowledge. Oh no, oh damn it. He was on that show. Okay, I'm
No,
done.
you could have just said like the year that she was born around
I,
that time. You could have made it more like casual and been like, yeah, I think it was like 2000, whatever it would have been. But no, you had to say like, oh yes, it was during the Pop Odyssey tour.
well,
Like I remember
our
he missed the show
listeners,
in Indianapolis. He missed the show in Indianapolis, and whatever it was. So
well, listeners will relate to that more,
no, I guess so. But that's you're the same generation that it's her. So
Oh, duh.
her fourth cousin married your fourth cousin.
Oh, duh. Right. Okay. Duh. Yeah.
And then for me to her, it's my third cousin married your fourth cousin.
Right. 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 Yes.
Well, how pissed would you be if we inspired somebody and they found out that they were like related to JC?
Bro. Again, not to invalidate this, but that'd be just insane. I mean, I
Would
thought
it be NSYNC insane?
God damn it. I thought
What if we
honestly,
found out that what if we did this research and went really far and then found out that again through marriage, like one of the Fatones married a Kirkpatrick or something like in 1791 or some shit like that.
So would that make us also related to Chris?
Yes. 40 times removed.
Well, he's exactly. I thought you were gonna ask, like, what if this inspires somebody to, check out their genealogy and find out that they're closer in relation to Joey than us?
Right, there you go. Yeah, that's true.
That'd be worse.
We know Steve is closer related to him than we are.
Yeah, sure, yes. Hung up on Steve.
But what's interesting about Chris though is isn't he from Clarion, Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania, which is where my grandfather on my mom's side is from.
Yeah. Now, how fucked up would that be,
dude?
We'll have to leave on a little cliffhanger here because that's where you go to that specific area. And the only reason I know that is because we used to stop there and take a piss at that McDonald's there when we'd be driving to New York. Because again, we'd have to drive through Pennsylvania from Ohio, where we're at to get to New York and see all of our relatives and everything back in the day.
Mm.
Take a piss at that McDonald's. There's a mall there. We fuck around at that mall. Get out and stretch your legs, as we used to say. So, but it literally Clarion, Pennsylvania, is where you have roots.
Yeah. I have I have family members who live there now in Clarion.
And did you say what is your nationality for that part of the family?
Well, Irish, that part.
What is Kirkpatrick?
Is it Irish?
Yeah, you can't really get. I mean, I'm assuming you can't get more Irish sounding than that.
That's true. Kirkpatrick, yeah, dude. What is
this Gahagan or Ullery?
Ullery.
Okay, because that's your name. That's your last name.
Yeah.
From your mom.
Yeah.
And so your grandfather is from that area.
Yes, my grandfather. Yes,
Well, might be back with another another sequel to this.
dude.
Do you think that you are? Do you think there's any Basses in there or any Timberlakes?
Dude, if I thought I
Are
was
you
related,
are you what if like your ancestors were men of the woods?
damn it. Why?
I'm just saying it's possible now.
Oh my god. I mean, I guess it could be because we have to test it out now. Everyone else.
Yeah, we have to at least look into it, you know.
And then
But
does
then
it
again,
stop there?
knowing us though, it'd probably be related to somebody from like O Town or something like that. So um then that's
No,
okay.
that's fine. You know.
Related to Kevin from Backstreet Boys.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Or the one guy, like the one guy that doesn't look like any of the other guys in 98 degrees. What's his name? The guy that just doesn't look like he belongs in the group.
Is the guy with the white hair?
Yeah, that guy.
I think his
He
name's
just looks like
Justin. I
he's
think.
Justin too.
I think
But
so.
it'll probably be him.
Damn it. That's so specific.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
wish I knew his name, but like, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
but let's look now because that who knows, man?
Who knows? Didn't
How many
expect
Irish?
this.
Now we left it on a cliffhanger. Now we got more homework to do. I don't think
Exactly.
I could do it again. Look at me. I'm just totally disheveled. I'm a total wreck now. I need to sleep. I have a 4-year-old daughter. I work like many hours a day, like 16
Yeah.
hours a day. My wife. We're also bringing two other children into this family tree, like two other little Fatones into this world. So which my wife was saying that we should definitely rethink some of our names because maybe we should go with some Italian, like a Giuseppe or a
Oh,
Celeste or something like. No, we're not going to do that.
I was gonna
So,
say, all right, you do you.
but it's just been a weird ride. Like, encourage everybody. Like, this has been a lot of fun. So, like, you may not be related to a member of NSYNC. You may, be related to, somebody like Zachary Ty Bryan, the little kid from Home Improvement. You may be related to Minkus from Boy Meets World or somebody like that. You may find that out, but it is fun
Fuck.
to go through. It's fun to go through all this stuff, and we've had a good time doing it. And again, special thank you to the people that first of all that brought us into the group, like with the family group, and we've been connecting with them, which has been great. And then also Mr. Fatone,
Yep.
Joseph Senior, just really cool him to answer us back and to talk with us about this, and again for us to be able to share this and everything. It was really cool for him to do. So we really appreciate that.
Yes, exactly. It's still also surreal. So surreal. But yeah, maybe, well, like we said, there was cliffhangers before, so maybe we'll be back with a part 2 of this. Who knows? But yeah, thank you for coming with us, on this family tree adventure, and we will see you next time on the Digital Get Down.